What's up, everybody? It's Ed.
Hi, and I'm Mindy.
And welcome to the Viapree Project live stream. It is that time. We are Sessions, and thank you, everybody that is joining with us tonight. We are so excited to be having with us.
Yes.
Who?
It is in the house. JC. Sorry. That's old school Carmen.
That's
for all
yeah,
those of you that know.
Oh,
anyway, so.
No. I was saying, who's with us today?
Yes, I know.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant, who's our guest?
Oh, you always.
I know.
RoadTrip Dave.
Yeah, RoadTrip Dave is gonna be with us, so it's gonna be a fun night. So, baby, who's in the chat with us?
Now I can say
now
hi
you
to
can go ahead
everybody.
and do it. Go
say hi to everybody. All right, Sooner Girl is here.
Hey,
Kay
Sooner Girl,
Atwood,
welcome.
Rob Fuzz, Pirate Princess Red's in the
Thank you
house.
for joining.
Miguel Benitez.
Miguel, what's up, buddy?
Noah, the Disney World fan. What's hard for MK3? The Kingdom Times.
Kingdom Times, welcome,
Kyle
welcome,
Anderson's
AJ.
in the house.
Nice, welcome.
Alyssa Stenberg.
Wow, thank you.
Whoa, Jitterflix is in the
Jitter,
house.
our Jitter fan,
Walt
welcome.
Twins are in the house.
Walt Twins,
Disney
what's
Dan
up?
is in the house.
Disney Dan.
Dennis O'Valley's in the
Hey,
house.
Pickles, buddy, Pickles.
Pickles in the
yeah.
tacos.
All right, good.
Downscale's here.
Dennis O'Val's in the house. I think it's O'Val. Yeah, welcome,
I still can't get
Downscale
that
guys.
right.
We
Stacey
said Rob
Rogers,
Fuzz.
if I didn't say you, hello.
Hey, Stacy, thank you guys.
Mickey's
wow,
Magic
Mickey's
and
Magic.
Jalen
Wow, we have
Ship. So I
Jalen
think I
Ship.
got
Works hard for
everybody.
MK3. Everybody.
If I missed
thank
you, I'm sorry.
for coming
We
in.
love you.
I will know more people will be coming in on the stream. So again, thank you guys so much for joining with us tonight. You know, this is such an one of the best things of the month. We always look forward to this time to be able to hang out and to get our guests and find out who's with us for sessions. And And let me tell you guys, we cannot wait to bring out RoadTrip Dave. He is an amazing YouTuber, and we can't wait to get more and get to know him more on sessions. Before we get started, I want to tell you first off, the last time we went live.
Girl knows that Carmen song. What? Sorry.
You're good. What did I tell you? The last time we went live. We were at Disney World.
Yes,
remember?
We were.
Yeah, it was a nice time.
Nice.
We were reflecting on how we started as a channel, walking down Main Street in Disney. So romantic, right? It was good, and thank you guys for those that joined with us. We actually had a really good spot. We were filming the Happily Ever After show. I felt like Resort TV 1. I was walking around there, and we had a great spot. Mindy was getting a little claustrophobic.
I don't do well in crowds like that.
That was the closest I've ever been to watching Happily Ever After, and it was amazing. So thank you guys for joining with us on that. You had something to say?
I forgot.
You were pointing at something on the screen.
Oh, yes. Stacey Rogers wanted to ask everyone to keep her niece's brother-in-law and his wife in their prayers. They had to lay their 2.5-month-old daughter to rest today. We just wanted to extend our condolences to you,
sorry.
We will definitely keep them in your prayers.
And thank you for sharing that with us. But yes, that's what can you say? It's speechless at that point. We've actually had another death that's close to us as well, and have to go to. But the thing is that we are blessed to have those that will always remember them, and that will always be a part of us, and that we can continue the joy and share what they have. So thank you again, Stacey, for it.
Yes.
So we want to go ahead over a little bit of the house rules about what's going on for tonight. How does it work tonight?
So. Road Trip Dave's in the house. We want your questions. Get them going. However, tonight's going to be a little bit different than normal because I'm by myself today.
She got this, right? Tell her she's got this.
I've got this.
All right.
Both my friends are doing their own things, my behind-the-scenes crew. So wishing them some fun evenings tonight. But so if you want to ask Road Trip Dave a question, please send us your questions because it just makes sessions better. But put it to @Viapree Project. Tag us today so that I can see it @Viapree Project, and then I will get your questions to Road Trip Dave.
Awesome, great job. Before we go, I want to just give a couple more announcements. First off, make sure that you check us out on all our social media. This is where we update. If you don't, we want to put pictures, we put other videos and our announcements through our Instagram page, Twitter, Facebook. So make sure you come over there and check us out. And also, we want to give a shout out to the liveplace.com. Such an amazing place to where you can find family-friendly live streamers, a lot of Disney content there. So make sure you guys go over there and watch it. It's such an amazing, we're so blessed to be a part of that as well.
Road Trip Dave's commenting in the comments.
Is he? Oh,
he said he's already yeah, thanks, Road Trip Dave. That's awesome. And downscale, yes. This is the Greatest Showman vinyl that was hiding behind us.
Yes, that is one of my favorite movies. If you have not seen The Greatest Showman, make sure you go see it. It is amazing. So, babe, what do you think? Is it that time right now? I think, usually when we get on here, nobody really wants to see us.
No.
They usually want to see the guests
our
that we
ugly
have
mugs.
on here. Make sure, and also, I don't do this enough. I got to do this more. I love the way that Road Trip Dave does it. I'm gonna steal it for today, and then I'm sure he'll say it later. But make sure you choke slam that like button today. Yeah, please go ahead and give us some love on the stream. I messed that up totally. You guys, you'll hear it a lot better. He does it so much better than I do. But yeah, give us some love on the stream. Give us some thumbs up. If this is your first time here on the stream, we would love for you to be a part of our channel, be a part of our family. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. We have a lot of great things coming up. For those of you that have been watching us and been part of us since the beginning, we do a lot of live streaming. We do editing, a lot of great edited videos, which we're going to be doing a lot more of those. We talked about that on our last live stream. and all family friendly, and we just love our family, and we love our community. We're a big part of our community, and as you can see, we have amazing people in the chat.
Yes,
so if you have not already, make sure you go and check out some of the people in the chat. And then come back over to sessions because you don't want to miss over Road Trip
Sorry,
Dave. What's wrong?
making fun of you.
Who's making fun of me?
Everybody sloop, chalk slam that like button.
Oh, come on,
Downscale says take 2. They're in a good mood tonight.
Yeah, they're in a good mood. And I guess what? It's probably going to be memes? Okay, yes. All right. It's okay. That's what happens when you go live. So choke slam the like button. Better. I can't do it like him.
All right. How about we get him on so he can do it?
Yeah, he can do it better than I can. All right, guys. If you have if you haven't heard of Road Trip Dave, if you have not seen his channel, you got to go check out his channel. But we have a little intro video just to give you a little snip of what you're missing and make sure you're going to be seeing him right now. Here we go. Ready?
Check this out.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Road Trippin' again. How are you guys doing?
Hey everybody, this is Road Trip Dave here, coming at you from Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort.
We are here at the Carowinds County Fair.
Alrighty, welcome with us for the first time here on Sessions, our friend Road Trip Dave. Woo! What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good. Welcome to the stream, man.
Thank you so much. Dan, I have to say, like, all the times that I've seen you do these professional level shows, and you're going to just invite just the amateur YouTuber like me on here, dude. I have to say, thank you very much for having me on, man. Thank you very much.
No problem. We're honored to have you on here. And I know you were hearing me just now messing up your...
Yeah, that was great. That was like a... the like button.
He actually choked.
I was like,
I did.
you don't really choke when you say that, Ed. You don't really do that.
I gotta learn to. I don't know. You have to train me. I think it's a breathing technique that you do.
It really is. It really is. It's almost like, and that's the thing. If you like watch, wrestling at all. I mean, I haven't watched wrestling in years, but for some of these guys, it's like choke slam. You're using the diaphragm and the throat.
It's from the gut.
But
Choke slam.
But not. There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
still not as good as you. You got something with your voice, but
It's not your epiglottis.
well.
Oh my goodness.
First off, I guess what I can say right now, how's the chat is and make sure you guys are putting the questions in and make sure. I don't know if Mindy's reading them. Hopefully, you're reading them.
I got this.
Okay.
I got one. I gotta let it come.
Mindy's got it.
in.
Mindy's got this thing under control.
All right, we go. So,
But yes, send in your questions at Viapree Project.
So, before we get started, we do have an announcement. Breaking news right here.
Oh, it's awesome.
Hot off the press. Right now, we're going to be sharing with you, right now, our special announcement. And
Live.
I'm going to let Mindy do it.
Okay, so we are proud to announce that Viapree Project and Road Trip Dave are now partner channels.
That's right.
Yeah,
baby. Woo, look at that, man. I'm officially a roadie, right?
That's
We're
right.
roadies.
You're a hashtag road trip partner.
That's right.
Which also means now that you are affiliated with the YouTube Bad Boy.
Look at that. You see, yes.
So you are literally a partner in crime with me now.
That's right. And if you guys don't know about that, we'll let Dave go ahead and tell him about that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, this was funny. And Rob Fuzz, I saw Rob Fuzz on the chat. So Rob Fuzz is out there. He knows where this is coming from. I know a lot of my roadies know this, but it was just classic. I did a live stream to kind of ring in fall. Like the busy school season, and and then like literally September is just an insane month with all the things going on. And then so I decided, well, it's the end of summer, so I'm going to start my live stream off with Don Henley's Boys of Summer song. And so I started up, and it went without a hitch, right? It was wonderful. I had the shades on, and I was rocking out to it. I said, I'll probably do maybe 50 seconds of this. 50 seconds, I shouldn't get a copyright claim. Well, little did I know that when you use Don Henley's material, he doesn't just claim you, or he doesn't just claim your video. No, he blocks it worldwide. and so literally, like if you go to my Twitter, I actually posted this on Twitter. It was hilarious. It was a screenshot. It literally said blocked worldwide. I said, I'm gonna start saying banned worldwide. I was banned worldwide.
That's right.
Because of that song. So just for that live stream was banned worldwide. So I had to get back in there, put in like some generic YouTube music, and what's funny is when you look at it now, it's hilarious because I'm completely off beat. It's completely, like it's actually pretty funny.
That's good.
It is great. Hey,
that's where it came from,
Yeah.
and Rob Fuzz like hammed it up on his live stream. So be sure if you haven't subscribed to him, subscribe to Rob Fuzz. He's a great guy.
Go check out Rob Fuzz.
And so I just ran with it. I'm like, okay, make lemonade out of lemons.
That's right. Well, I'm honored to be a part of the YouTube Bad Boy clan.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, so
That's
looking
right.
at your channel, if you guys have not, please go over to RoadTrip Dave's channel and subscribe. Show him some love. And he is. And we were talking. This is his channel right here, and it is one. It doesn't look really bad boyish right now with a dolphin.
So maybe what I got to do is like do a little picture of like somebody like me dressed up like Kiss, like the tongue.
Yeah, right.
Doing something like that.
Bad boy, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you crossing over 500, yeah, it was just 500. You're over 500 now, and
yep.
I just gotta say, first off, before we start, I was there in the beginning, man.
That's there. Right, you were.
I was there before.
You were there. Yes.
RoadTrip Dave. I was there at the Destination Dave era.
Destination Dave era, yeah. And it was such a short-lived era. It was it was the golden years of starting YouTube. No, what was funny. Now here's the thing. Destination Dave was actually something my wife had created for the name, and I went with it. And I looked on YouTube, and I said, okay, nobody's using this channel name. I got this. We'll do this, right? So I started using it. I started putting it on my videos, and wouldn't you know it, I go on Facebook, and there is a guy named Destination Dave on Facebook. Mm-hmm. This was even hilarious. Not even a month after I started posting videos, he starts posting videos on YouTube.
Oh,
and
man.
Yeah, now here's the thing. I want everybody to know, Destination Dave, he's actually a really cool guy and I've actually talked to him real briefly.
Oh, wow.
He actually does. Now you talk about travel. This dude travels. He goes to all these exotic countries. He goes to European countries, and he does like little 2 or 3 minute clips to kind of give like world travelers some tips,
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So check his channel out. I mean, I think it's actually pretty cool. But I mean, when I talked with him, I said, hey man, I saw that you had this name, wanted to let you know, okay, I'm going to consider changing it. So my first ever live stream, I was going to a Monday Night Football game to see the Dolphins and the Panthers, and I said, all right, I've never done this live streaming thing. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to do it. So I get my phone up. I'm doing it. And I already had some names. Like I asked, and this is the thing about partner channels, guys. If you're a new YouTuber, get a partner channel, get somebody that you can collaborate with, because they actually, like our themed life, They actually first came up with the name Road Trip Dave.
That's right.
I had some suggestions from you guys, from
Yeah.
Road Trip, from Resort TV One.
And I'm not bitter that you didn't take mine. My suggestion, it you know, it
went
worked.
to a vote, man. It went to a vote.
But it worked perfectly.
You just didn't make it.
I didn't make the cut.
No, and that's the thing. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna be completely open. So I actually posed a vote on the live stream, and wouldn't you know it, it was literally like no contest. It was like Road Trip Dave across the board.
Yeah,
I forget
it was.
what the one vote was for the other, but
I
yeah,
voted
I mean
for
it was.
myself. That's what I'm
You
joking.
voted for that's probably right. Hey,
I'm joking.
if you're gonna do it, man, you have to stand up.
Go big or go home.
I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. All right. I know Mindy's got some questions here, so let me see. You got some questions
All
there
right,
lined
I
up.
do.
Let's go with the
Here it
questions,
comes.
and then I have some questions too. So
Okay, can I go? Am I
You're
allowed?
good, you're good
All
to go.
right,
Let's
here we
go.
go. Stacy Rogers, I did that one. Rob Fuzz wants to know, Dave, what future attraction are you looking forward to the most at Disney World?
Oh wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know, everybody is going to go through like the I would say, you know, Star Wars land. I mean, that's kind of like what everybody veers towards. And the thing is, you know, I won't get into the whole Star Wars thing. I am looking forward to that. I really am. But what I really, it's the first time I ever saw this ride. Okay, and you probably know where I'm going with this. Disneyland Shanghai. I saw the video of this ride, and I said, oh my word, I want to ride that thing. I want that thing to be at Disney World. Man, it was like Disney read my mind.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Tron, baby.
Yeah.
The Tron Hyper Roller Coaster there at Tomorrowland. I am so jazzed up for that. That is going to bring Tomorrowland up to a whole new level. Two roller coasters side by side. Get this, guys. Space Mountain was the first roller coaster I ever rode on.
Wow.
My first roller coaster, and that is why it's like it's remained unchanged. It has been my kids' roller coaster. Now it's not their first, I have to say. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was one of them, and then Flying Aces or Barnstormer was the other one.
Wow.
But I mean, it's like here you got the classic right next to the ultra modern and ultra new, and I said, man, how awesome for that. And then on top of that, it's gonna refurb the Speedway.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so looking forward to that.
You know, I'm so happy you brought that up. I think lately, since, you know, because we follow the Disney news just like you, just with the whole amazing Disney community we're in. But I feel like in the past maybe 6 months or so, that ride has almost been forgotten about. All the attention has been on everything else
Toy
that's been
Story
happening. But
Land.
honestly, when you brought that up, it just was like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Tron to come because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and that's I think that's the thing. Like Ed, we grew up in the '80s, right?
Yeah.
So it's Tron was kind of like a little sub part of the culture, in the '80s, and to see it kind of take off with the other movie, it just got more popular.
Yeah.
And then now to see it out on a ride, you're like, I'm going, man, it's there's a little bit of nostalgia there, but it's also it makes you just so excited to see something so new and unique.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Great. Well, that's good. What's the next question?
All right, next question. Downscale wants to know, question for Dave, will you cut a WWF style promo for us right now?
Oh no.
Wow.
It's a little late.
All right. So a promo on this. All right, here we go. All right, I'll have to drink some more water after this. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Coming at you now, Saturday night, 9:30 p.m. We'll be road tripping. Saturday night. Be there, or I'll come over there and give you a 4-arm headlock.
Yeah, that's right. That is a great way. It is true. Remember, tonight at 9:30, right after sessions, make sure you go check out Road Trip Dave's channel. He's going to be live following sessions. That's nice, and this is new. This is your second time, right? Second time going on. So go ahead, tell us a little about that.
Sure. Like I was doing Monday night live streams. I was being really consistent with it, and what was surprising was that And I'd go out to Carowinds during the summer, because that's a theme park that I live nearby, and have some live streams out there. I got some really awesome responses to that.
Yeah.
And so, and then I started. Well, it really started when I made an opinion. I was making an opinion live stream about Disney's fees for parking if you're a resort guest.
Yes,
I started off with that, and I said, wow, okay. I mean, people are kind of gravitating to that. I could do this each week. Just have a little, chat session. And so all of a sudden, here I am. I'm doing it. The problem was Monday nights just got crazy. My kids have soccer and flag football practice all that day. I'm coming back from work. I said, okay, I've got to reevaluate this, especially this September. This September's just been nuts.
Right.
And so I said, Saturday night. I said, well, people might watch college football, but they might want a dose of something crazy or just something off the wall.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'll do Saturday night. And this is what was messed up. I had 31 concurrent viewers. That's like the most concurrent viewers I had. Yeah,
wow,
I mean, I know that's
awesome.
not that much, but I mean, it's like
No,
like,
that's
wow.
a great. Yeah, you gotta celebrate that. That's big.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was something else. I said, wow. I said, okay, more people have time on Saturday night to do this. Yeah. So normally I do it 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to try and do that on Saturday nights. From now on. The best thing about that is that Carowinds is open now only on the weekends, and they have Scarowinds on Saturday nights and Sunday nights. So I am planning on doing a live stream at Scarowinds, going into the really creepy horror houses and stuff like that. Yeah. And then like a little something more upbeat is Winterfest. We have death, gore, and destruction in October, and then in December and in November it will be joyous, glad. Glad stuff.
We bring.
And so so I'll be doing live streams for that as well. I got a chance to do one live stream for Winterfest last year. No, or did I? No, I missed that. I didn't get a chance to do a live stream.
No, I think you did something. I remember you did something. You were alive there for Christmas or something, I think, or no?
Yes. And you know what? I think it was a live stream. It was it wasn't like my normal road trip, and it was just I was just kind of feeling things out. Yeah. So that's it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. More questions? Go ahead, keep going so we can.
Stacy Rogers says, "Tell Ed he has to say chokeslam as if he were the Hulk Hogan."
Oh, I am not good.
That's funny.
I tried.
Do it, Ed. Do it.
How does Hulk Hogan do it? How should I do it?
Hulk smash.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, I can't get the voice like you. Yeah, you did the Hulk.
I did the Hulk.
I can't do it like you.
Take your vitamins.
And choke slam.
There you go.
Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. This is water, right? This is water.
Yes, that's water. That's all we keep in the house.
Oh boy,
I'm
blushing.
It's funny how live stream makes you do that.
It
live
does, right?
Makes you blush.
It makes me blush.
All of a
and
sudden,
you
I feel
can't
like. Yeah, it's like something I might have said, or something like some sort of cheesy joke I may have said, and then I'll be looking at myself. I'm going, oh man, Is it hot in here? Or is it just
Exactly. All right.
Okay, Stacey Rogers also asks Dave if he is over me breaking his heart yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Wow, Stacey. Wow. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing about this live stream is that the live stream I did, I think it was Saturday night, as a matter of fact. It was either Saturday night or the last month. No, it was Saturday. Yeah. I can't remember. Stacey, you're gonna have to help me out. I'm losing track. Stacey made one of the comments in the chat that Bobby Duvall's water ski school at Disney World closed. Okay. Dude, that was brutal. Was brutal. And I know Stacey was like being informative, and she probably didn't know, and that's the thing. Like, not many people know. But see, one of the reasons why I love Walt Disney World is that I have a lot of firsts there. Have a lot of like I actually achieved a skill set for instance. I learned how to water ski there at Bay Lake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I actually started kneeboarding and started water skiing there, and it was literally just, it was wonderful, because then I could, like, go to different places and water ski, and so when she said that, I was just like, well, there goes all my plans to take my kids there,
Aww.
just chuck that one.
I'm sorry.
No, hey, no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, here's the thing. More than likely, it's probably more expensive than it was when we first we first did.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, if they're gonna learn how, there's some stuff around here in the Charlotte area, and there's even like some places in Kissimmee we could probably do it. But Stacy, it's okay. No hard feelings. I love you anyway.
She put in the comments, "I broke Dave."
Oh, you feel that? Oh man. No, I can totally understand. That being upset.
I totally get this. Get this. This is something I'd never done on a live stream. I said I walked off. And I was totally joking. I wasn't that like that emotional, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of. I'm on the mind. I'm like, I'm gonna play this up. I'm just like, forget it, and I just walked off. And what was hilarious? Like, somebody in the chat, I think it was Leanne, Sooner Girl, or somebody. They're like, Dave. I was like, yes, I sold it.
That's good.
That's
you know what? I would have
great.
to say you were kind of emotional too. I think everybody. It was more of a frustration. I think everybody was with you on that when you were talking about the parking fees. That was one of those things where you just always want to. The things with Disney, we always want to be happy about and joyful about, but there were just some things that were just kind of like, really? And I love, and that's what I love about your live streaming, and is that you're honest about how it is, how you can truly feel. Some people don't really, they kind of sugarcoat it, but sometimes it's true. There's some things we probably don't agree with, and I love that you are not scared to tell your opinion.
Well, thank you, man. No, thank you very much. I mean, that's the thing, is that one of the things that I'm going to say, I'm doing this now because this is just how I feel. One of the things that I love about my wife, one of the things that when I first met her, is that she was genuine. She was authentic. She was no bull. She's made sure that she tells you the truth, and now she tells you how she feels, and I admired that. I said that's how I want to be. I said because I don't want to be fake about stuff like that. Right. So it's like when you're talking about something like Disney that that really kind of takes the cake, and that's exactly right, Ed. Really? Do you really need more money? I'm just saying.
It's true. It's true. It's so true.
I mean, it's so. I mean, and so when I actually had the chance to it was actually cathartic, because I instead of venting about it to my wife or venting about it to a friend who may not even really care,
right.
It's like, okay, it's like I'll put it out here because I know people will care here, and
right.
And that's, and I want to try to tell the truth, tell it like it is, but the biggest thing is I want to speak the truth in love. I don't want to be bitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or angry. It's people don't respond to that. People don't respond to that well, and you just got to speak the truth in love, and people will, like you said, they completely warm up to that. They embrace that.
That's good. Yeah. Well, I know we got more questions. We'll get keep them coming. I know Mindy's got a few here. We're gonna get to them. I promise we'll get to your question. I want to talk to you about something a little serious, which is what happened not too long ago in North Carolina, South Carolina. When it comes to the hurricane, and you being a part of there, I know a lot of people were concerned about you and the family. So how are you doing? How's the area?
Dude, well, I have to say, first of all, I want to thank everybody out there for their prayers and for their just thank everybody for just sending their comments, sending their messages, just asking how we were. I mean, and that's the thing about this YouTube community, Ed. I mean, you know, you guys here at Viapree Project do a fantastic job of really making that community congeal, you know, and so they just kind of rallied around that, and they were just asking me how I was doing. I mean, here's the thing: we were blessed. The side of the storm that actually hit the Charlotte area was more of the weaker side, and so we ended up getting some rain. But where we were, we didn't have any flooding. We didn't have any wind. We didn't have any wind damage. And and guys, listen to this. We didn't have any power outages.
Wow.
It was amazing. Now here's the thing. I'm just to kind of briefly give you some background. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina. Hurricane Hugo in 1989 sits vividly in my mind. I actually knew 2 people in my church who were killed because of the hurricane. Yeah, it was just very brutal. And so when you hear of a hurricane coming, you know, you don't want to mess around, right? It's like, yeah, I'm not freaking out. I live inland. I don't have to worry about it as much, but I'm still going to be aware of it. Well, like we were worried about my wife's family because, you know, they live on the upper portion of the South Carolina coast. My family still lives in Charleston. So we were thinking, well, guess we better break out the blankets and pillows and, you know, clear out a little section of the playroom. You know, they might be coming up, and go figure that, you know, then that avoided them. But what happened is I have some friends in Wilmington. I have, we actually know, a lot of people in the Grand Strand area in Myrtle Beach and closer up towards Lumberton, North Carolina, and New Bern and all that. The flooding, guys. The flooding amazes me. The flooding was still taking place 4 days after the hurricane because all the water was shifting into the rivers and going down and cresting the other rivers. There's this little town called Longs, South Carolina, and it's close to it's in the Grand Strand area. You can look it up. It's a small town. The Waccamaw River literally was past the I would say it was all the way into the house 4 days after the hurricane. So during the hurricane, they didn't have anything. During and right after the hurricane, but like 3-4 days later, house completely ruined.
Jeez.
It blows my mind. Just the amount of rain that we got, even for the South. You know, we can absorb a lot of rain. You know, that's just kind of like how the land is. But those people they've been through it. They've lost a lot of roads. They've lost, and so, I mean, I was praying hard for, we actually have friends at our church that their families live out there too. And we were praying for them, you know, thank the Lord, their house didn't get damaged by the flood, but their road, the road literally about, what was it? Like a quarter mile away from their house washed out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
insane.
I mean,
well, you know,
it is.
Yeah, we have family up there, and we're constantly thinking about what's going on up there.
That's right.
So
That's right. Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, and everybody. You know, we're still praying for everybody up there, and
absolutely keep them in your prayers because it's now it's a matter of rebuilding, and you know, for a lot of people, that takes a long time.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going back to our questions. Remember, if you have any questions for Road Trip Dave, I'm alone tonight, so at Viapree Project.
And if she misses it, make sure you put it back in there.
Yes, if I miss it, you won't be annoying me. You'll be helping me out. Dreamers Empire wants to know, did you always have this same YouTube energy?
That's a good question.
Nice. Oh, let's see. Okay, no lie. I'm not making this up, guys. My 5th grade yearbook, my 5th grade science teacher wrote, Dave, if we could harness your energy and put it into something, some sort of power plant, we could produce power for the world or something like that.
That's
good.
You know, fantastic.
That's good.
I probably drove my mom and dad insane with my energy.
That's good.
but yeah, I've always been. I mean, I try to be happy-go-lucky. I try to not let too much bother me. I do get stressed out, but
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I've never needed Coke at night. I don't know.
But you do have.
I don't know why that is.
No. You do have your cup, right?
I do have my cup. Yes. It's water. It's water. I promise. It's water. Oh, see, I already spilled it. But yeah, check this out. This is a Walt Disney World mug.
Yeah.
It has a Walt Disney World right there in the portion right there in the inner part.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, and it's like, and it's completely, it shows, favorite hotel, Polynesian, contemporary. It's got all the cool stuff. I love this thing.
And that's one of the things that we love. Every time we get onto the stream, you just don't know what kind of cup he's got until he brings it out. And we're always kind of seeing that. These are the things that I love. Everybody has their own unique touch and personality that they bring. So man, you are awesome. Let's keep doing the questions, and we'll keep moving forward. And then we got something that's coming up that you know what's coming up.
All right, I'm gonna skip down to the bottom because this one goes with the last question. Stacy Rogers wants to know: did your kids inherit your energy?
Oh boy. Well, this is what's interesting about kids is that when you have more than one, you can start kind of like pinpointing which one is more like the mom, which one is more like the dad,
Right.
which one looks more like the mom, which one looks more like dad. And what's funny is that my oldest spoiled us. He was, I mean, he is still to this day, he's easygoing. He's not high maintenance. And he can kind of chill. He can really just kind of chill and take it easy. But my other two, oh boy. No, I'm just kidding. No, my middle son, he was born during hurricane season, so we were giving him a nickname with hurricane in it. But then my daughter, who's technically born during hurricane season too, she outdoes him. She outdoes him, in that regard. But the thing is, because of their energy, they absolutely. Like when they played soccer. My daughter played soccer. My sons played flag football. They were smoking it. I mean, it's like they're still learning about catching and still learning how to make cuts and all that. But they just love being outside and just tearing it up. Going as fast as they can.
Right. Wow,
yeah.
Man, that's good.
That's so cool.
Well, we are getting closer to that time. We'll come back to the questions here in a minute, but it is that time, and those that have been on sessions, you know what it is. It is hot seats time.
Hot seat.
Alrighty. You are on the hot seats.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
You can do it. You can do it. You got this.
You got
Use that
this.
energy,
Yeah,
Dave.
use it. That's right.
All right, for those of you who are new to Sessions, Hot Seat is a game that we play every month with our guest. How it works is you have 1 minute to answer as many questions that I'm going to rapid fire at you. Our current world champion holding record is Nick with Magical News Live with 20 questions. So
Partner
Dave,
channel, yeah, man.
no pressure.
No, not at all.
As soon as I read the first question, Edson will start the timer. So are you ready?
Good luck, buddy.
I'm ready.
All right, so here we go. Question number 1. Would you rather be always 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
20 minutes early.
Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life or always surrounded by annoying people?
Surrounded by annoying people.
Would you rather live without the internet or without AC and heating?
I live without the internet.
Scooby-Doo or Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry.
Would you rather have hands that kept growing as you get older or feet that kept growing as you get older?
Feet.
If you could buy any type of food right now, what would you buy?
Hershey chocolate bar.
What color is your toothbrush?
Red.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
If you could be any animal, what would it be?
Dolphin.
What do you think of when I say fruit?
Strawberries.
What is one thing that you would like to put on your bucket list?
Skydive.
Living room or bedroom?
Living room.
What is your favorite summer activity?
Going to the beach, surfing.
If your life was a movie, what genre would it be?
Action.
All right.
You got 14 questions.
It's not it isn't as easy, right? You think it's,
No,
it's when you're in it,
not.
it's like, well, hey, good job.
Well, hey, you know what? This was funny. What got me was the question on would you rather have your hands continue to grow or your feet?
You got two mental images in your mind.
And I'm sitting going. Here's the thing. It's funny that you guys asked that question because see, you guys don't know this because I'm on YouTube and all that. But I'm actually short. I'm 5'6" on a good day.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taller than somebody.
I'm a tall guy.
I thought I was short. I'm 5'8".
You're 5'8". See, you're still taller than me, man.
Oh.
So here's the thing. It's like I would have preferred the question to say legs.
Legs. There you go. Right.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'd much rather go that way.
Oh, right. Well, that was the hot seat. You did a great job. That was awesome. Everybody,
respectable number, 14.
Yep, that's right.
Right.
Sees Rogers. Nick is still the champ.
Nick is still the champ.
Yeah.
Nick is
That's
still the
pretty
champ. All right, so let's get back to the questions, and we're gonna wrap one. Just a reminder. RoadTrip Dave is going to be going live at 9:30 tonight, right after session. So make sure after the stream you'll have a little bit of a break, get some water, get some snacks, get some maybe Hershey's chocolate,
There you go. Yeah.
And then
I don't have time for that, but yeah, no. Actually, what I'm going to do is I will probably eat my last slice of pizza. I wasn't able to get that.
There you go. Alrighty.
Okay, let's see. Rob Fuzz, Dave, what will you do when you hit 1,000 subscribers to celebrate?
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, we have. That's a great question, Rob. There have been several things that I've thought about doing. One is, and I think Ed, I think you were on this live stream, or I said I want to do a water skiing live stream. Like I don't know if it would be me, with the gimbal while I'm, trying to ski. Hey, I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but maybe like somebody could hold it on the boat and I could water ski. So I'm thinking about that. There is now. I'm not sure. See, I'm not sure I'm not sure when it will be, right? But I am planning on running the Walt Disney World Marathon by 2020.
That's cool.
Yeah, that has been. I was going to try and do it before I turned 45, and that's next year, 2019. But it doesn't look like it's going to really shape up that I could do that one. But 2020, I want to do the full marathon. So
I'm gonna keep you to it.
Hey, man, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. Hey, Lord willing, Rob, that might be for 2,000 subs. We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
But yeah, 1,000 subs, I am going to definitely do something special. Maybe even live stream on the Fury 325, the tallest giga coaster in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll see about doing that.
All right. The next question, Disney Dan wants to know, who is your biggest inspiration or role model?
Wow. Let's see. Are we talking like YouTuber? Or are we talking just in general?
It didn't specify.
It didn't specify, so it's up to you. How did you interpret it?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I mean, when you're talking about inspiration for YouTube, I would, that's one thing. But if you're talking about in life, I mean, I'm being point blank. I'm a Christian. The Lord Jesus Christ is my Savior. And if there's anybody on this earth that really was a model and an inspiration, it was him. It's I should say
Absolutely.
it is still him. So
Awesome.
So yeah. So I mean, but so I say like for that for YouTube, like what got me inspired with YouTube, theme park iTheme Park. I will go to him as the first. Nice.
Sorry, I had the music ready. You know,
I was like, wow, it's getting all serious, and then now I can veer away from that subject. Man,
sorry.
We're about to have some worship time.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. No, I would say for YouTube, iTheme Park first inspired me because his first videos to show Walt Disney World, just like I would say virtual. It was almost like virtual reality Walt Disney World, where you could just be there and soak it in, even though you were away from it. You know, I would say he was one of the true guys that got this started. And then Resort TV One. I mean, we go back to them because they're continuing to do it, and they continue to do new and different things with their live streams and with their videos. And so I'll have to say, after seeing them kind of run with it, and because iTheme Park hasn't been able to really stick with it, but with Josh and Jenna, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get. I've got to use that. I got to use my talents, right? I want to see what I can put out there.
That's
so
good.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, good.
All right.
Let's do some rapid fire because we're getting close. We're ready to get into an hour there, Dave. I told you it goes fast,
Uh-oh.
man. It goes fast. So
I know.
We're gonna
That's why I said 9:30. I said there is no way we'll get this done at 9.
This is good.
I was like, cushion.
Yes,
That's what we need.
Dude, I haven't even because I want to make sure we get to the questions.
questions, yeah,
you know,
we have not gotten to our content.
we're channels and we're connected now, so we can talk about this all the time. So
That's right.
Let's go ahead
That's
and
All right.
keep going with the questions.
Let's go.
Okay, Sooner Girl wants to know, are your kids embarrassed by your YouTube fame, or do they think it's cool?
They think it's cool. Cool. My wife is embarrassed. Is it hot in here?
You got
Getting red now. But yeah, no, and that's the truth. I mean, my wife has been supportive on this. She really has. But my kids really, they eat it up. They want to get on the computer, on their laptop or the iPad, and they want to start watching when I put out. Like when I put out my when I put the alien saucers video.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, let's. So they're reliving it that way, and then and then the Sci-Fi Diner restaurant review.
Oh, I love that restaurant.
Yeah, they well, this was interesting. They didn't like it.
Really?
They didn't like. Yes, because the monsters on the screen and the people that were screaming, it was like totally bad acting, right? So like the adults totally get the cheesy humor, like, and then my son's looking at me like, why are you laughing? But they kind of got over that though when they saw like they have a clip of Tom and Jerry, going out into space, and then they have a clip of Walt Disney talking with the robot. Yeah, so they enjoyed that, but they enjoyed that part. But yeah, but they love my videos. They want to know when my next one is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Daddies are awesome. The Kingdom Times wants to know, Dave, are you planning to eventually travel the country or possibly the world to visit different amusement parks? P.S. So happy to be your partner channel in crime.
Oh yeah. AJ, all right, here's the thing. I'm going to give an attaboy to AJ right now, okay? And AJ, you know what I'm talking about, brother. Okay, just out of the blue on Friday, he sends me a Twitter IM. He had some sort of this app where you could make different graphic designs and stuff like that. The Kingdom Times AJ made a banner, an actual logo banner for my channel, and said, Dave, I think you might like this. And I mean, he nailed it. And I'm going to stay tuned on my channel update. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put that on the banner. I'm going to have that on there. He had water, like from the ocean, the sunset.
Wow.
He had a jet plane above the name, roller coasters, and then like a Jeep. And ironically, this is even the funnier thing, guys. A Jeep Grand Cherokee, that's what I used to drive for many, many years.
Wow.
And I'm just like,
He knew it.
Nailed it.
He nailed it. That's
He
awesome.
nailed it.
Man.
So AJ, you are an awesome partner channel brother.
You're
and
awesome.
That's why I said I'm going to call you an ultra roadie.
There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah,
ultra
AJ, you
roadie.
deserve it, man. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
You know what's cool? And I
Guys,
was
if you haven't subscribed to his channel,
Yes.
do it because he deserves it.
That's right. AJ's awesome. I was on his stream earlier today, and
So, yeah.
we're talking about our love for hockey. So he's an amazing,
Ooh,
amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
So-
hey, to answer AJ's question,
Yeah. There
Oh
you go.
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I've actually got a plan. I'm going to be going on a couple business trips here later on this year. So there's going to be some other destinations, some other places that we will see. I won't reveal those, but those are coming soon.
That's cool.
I will
Okay.
say. I will say later on, I'm going to give you a complete tour of Great Wolf Live.
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Charlotte.
That's gonna be awesome.
So I got that, and to do the other theme parks, Lord willing, I'd like to do that maybe within the next year or two. But I mean,
That's
it's
cool.
a little tough. But maybe we can try and do that. I definitely want to do that.
Awesome, great. Now I know you just see we have another guest. We have our dog Caleb with us right now. So we live in South Florida. It's like thunderstorming like crazy outside, and our dog will start barking. so
He's very
Oh,
scared.
nice.
so we
He's
wanted to
shaking
make
in
sure
my
he's
arms
shaking right now, so you guys see what we go through.
Oh, man.
And we are prone to power outages, so we want to
Yes.
make sure we can get through this without any problems.
If
So
all of a sudden
Do
we're
another rapid
gone.
fire hot seat.
yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
There you go.
There you go. So keep going.
All right, so the next question, Disney Reunion wants to know, Viapree Project, I'm late, but I have questions.
his
your
normal question.
typical questions.
Yep.
Here you go. Number 1, favorite character. Number 2, favorite Disney hotel. Number 3, favorite food from Disney. And number 4, favorite Disney park. Number 5, favorite Disney ride.
Wrap it. You got
Oh
it.
wow. Okay, so favorite Disney character, Donald Duck, all time. Favorite Disney hotel. What was that?
You didn't hear?
I was trying to be like Donald Duck.
Do it again.
But you know
Oh,
what?
do
You know
it
when
again, do it
you know
again.
when Donald Duck gets mad. I know Mike from Our Theme Life. He's good at what?
Yes.
Goofy,
He's
right?
He's good at Goofy.
I'm good at
he's
Donald.
really good at Goofy.
I'm good at
Yeah,
Donald.
you're good
I'm
at
the
Donald.
Donald guy. Ready? Here you go. This is Donald. This is Donald mad. Ready?
Hey, gosh, Donald.
Oh,
Look, we got them all. We got them all. The party chants, we got them all.
my God.
Apparently everybody likes my Mickey Mouse, so
Oh,
I think that
goodness.
was swell.
Wow.
Yeah. Alrighty. Woo. All right. So good.
It's hot.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
So it was character
Donald Duck. Donald Duck was his favorite character.
Yeah.
Favorite
Hotel.
hotel.
Polynesian Village.
Polynesian.
Absolute.
Food.
Yep. Favorite Disney food. It is I would say it is a cross between I can't believe I'm the Pineapple Lanai sells
The
it.
Dole Whip?
Dole Whip, okay.
Holy cow. Dole Whip. I know, isn't that crazy? Dole Whip, Mickey Dove Bar, and the Mickey's Belgian waffles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
I
hard
mean,
to
it's-
choose. I ain't gonna lie. It depends
It's
on
a
the
three-way
season.
tie
That's a
on
good
that
one. That's a good one.
Alright. Park.
Favorite park? Epcot.
So, man.
Yeah, and Magic Kingdom is just slightly under that, but yeah, Epcot.
Yep. And then
Alright.
ride, which you mentioned.
Favorite ride? Rockin' roller coaster.
Oh.
Hands down.
Wow.
Hands down. Now,
Look at
that.
when Guardians of the Galaxy gets built, I'm kind of interested to see if that will.
Yeah.
If that'll
See
change.
how that
change.
will change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Good question.
Was that it? Was it five? Was five?
There's 2 more. Both of them are from Downscale. Question. Oh, I don't know who it's for. iPhone or Android?
iPhone, Android, iPhone.
iPhone.
I knew
Android.
that.
Yeah.
She's
Android.
Android. Our house is divided. Go ahead.
We are. And then he also wants to know, will you do your bucket list edition from the hot seat skydiving when you hit 1K?
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good. I'll tell you what, Downscale. Here's the thing. Skydiving, that's 10K, man.
That's 10K. That's right. Let's do it, guys. Let's get him to 10K. So we can get this.
Get me to 10K, and
we
I
can
will
do it.
skydive.
Oh
I will
man.
skydive.
Listen, we hit an hour. We hit an hour, and I still have a bunch of stuff on here.
All right,
So,
do it, man.
but what we'll do, oh boy, it's gonna,
we might not be able.
we might not be able to with the weather outside.
Is it?
So
Was that the thunder I just heard?
yeah, that was the thunder.
Wow.
You see how
it's like a miniature earthquake.
Yeah, that was the
Wow.
thunder.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is I'll do a couple here. I'm gonna keep time because I want to make sure that everybody checks out your live stream tonight, and then this won't be the last time you're on Sessions. So we'd
right.
love to have you back,
wow.
and
Thank you.
we'll definitely go from there. But we want to make sure that we answer the questions from our viewers tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So one of the things I guess we could touch about really quick, and this is Carowinds. I know Carowinds is. I've never heard of Carowinds until you spoke about Carowinds, and I just wanted to. And I wanted to know. Tell us a little bit about that, your love for that, because that's where I really feel like I knew you from.
Oh, okay, sure. This is the funny thing about Carowinds. Growing up, I lived in Charleston. We have some family history in Miami, and we moved back up to Charleston. But we never went up here that much in the Charlotte area to check out Carowinds. I probably visited maybe twice, in my youth group at church. And what's hilarious is I get a job up here, and then we settle in this area. And then we all of a sudden we're realizing, hey, Carowinds is right here. Let's check it out. And this is the interesting thing about Carowinds is that if it wasn't for Disneyland, Carowinds would not be here.
Really?
Yes, it is just absolutely wild. The man who first built Carowinds, the history about this park comes from a business investor who went to Disneyland and was just amazed. Was just absolutely amazed. And they started building this project right around the same time as Walt Disney World was being built. I think they opened it up a little bit later than Disney World. So, and of course, nobody knew what Disney World was going to become, right? They didn't realize it was going to be this monster, or not. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's now been taken over by Cedar Fair, and now it's an affordable theme park. That is just it's really coming into its own. It has high speed thrill roller coasters. It has really it even has laid back kid rides, and it's got everything in between, and it's affordable, and it's just a few minutes away.
Wow.
And so
Nice.
so when we first moved here, I think it was like the third year that we were living here, we said, you know what, let's get a season pass. We got a season pass. We've got season passes ever since.
Wow.
Because we can actually enjoy the park for like 3-4 hours, and then we'll head back home.
Right.
And so now with that history behind it, and it's growing, and it's really becoming an excellent. It's almost becoming a destination park. They want to make it the Cedar Point of the South. The Cedar Fair has already said that.
Wow.
Once they achieve that, you're really going to see it in a different level where more people can see it, and more people will come to it. And I'm just thrilled to see it do so well.
Yeah. It's, for a little bit, I know that when we were going up to North Carolina this past summer, we were going to try to come up and go there and meet you up there. So next time we come up there, we'll definitely.
Totally.
Absolutely.
So
We're thrill ride junkies.
yeah. So all right. So we're wrapping up right now. What we're going to do is I'm just going to ask you real quick, if somebody is now just watching YouTube, they're thinking about getting on YouTube. What is something that you say, something that you wish you knew, or something to encourage them?
Oh boy, I'll say this: when I first got started, it really was just playing trial by fire. You go in and you have your camera and you're finding things that you love. Now, the biggest thing with YouTube is find things that you love doing. Video what you enjoy. Don't try to be something that you're not. Don't try to film something that you're not. Don't try to show interest in something that you're not interested in, because it shows in your product. When I started doing my YouTube channel, I enjoyed tours of hotels. Still do. I enjoy tours of theme parks. I enjoy rides. I enjoy restaurants. I enjoy the beach. I even enjoy the mountains a little bit. And so, I mean, you know, there'll be videos with that soon too. But the thing is, it's what you're passionate about ends up flowing into what you work or the product you produce. And so, if you do that, if you keep with that, you will be successful. You will, and the thing is, even if let's say you're not making monetization bank, or if you're still, it's becoming a fantastic hobby for you. It's something that you enjoy putting your time in. And then what's really cool is that it's something that other people enjoy. And when you see the chat box, or you see their comments, or you see, like, I'll never forget. I don't know if Mary Ellen Clark is on here. I know we want to get out of here soon, but I want to, like, Mary Ellen Clark. She said a comment that just kind of touched me. She's like, Dave, I really hate it that you, like, I always look forward to Monday night road tripping because you kind of help set the week. And I was just like, wow. I mean, you don't realize how much of an impact you could be making to somebody, you know?
Sure.
And I mean, it's to do that and enjoy it, you know, run with it.
That's right.
Don't be something you're not.
Awesome. Great advice.
It is great advice.
You did it, man. You did sessions. You got through it. It was phenomenal. You know,
This was great.
It was fun, right? Thank you.
This was a blast. Man.
Dude, we love it. And thank you, everybody that joined with us, that was able to just to come in, spend your time with us and RoadTrip Dave, our newest partner channel. So we're so excited to have you a part of the family. And,
yes, brother.
And also, make sure right after this, he's going live, literally, in like 23 minutes. He's going to be live.
23 minutes.
So make sure you guys check out. So, all right, man, I'll see you in your stream. I'll see you in your stream in a little bit. So thank you so much, man.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having me. This was a blast. You guys are awesome. you guys, seriously, you guys make this work. And I really do appreciate what you guys do.
All right. Thank you, Dave. We'll see you soon.
All right, man.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining with us. This was I know it was a quick. It was. I mean, it really wasn't quick, but there's so many. We had a lot of questions. We're trying to go through it.
Which was good.
It's such an awesome guy, RoadTrip Dave.
He
He's an
really
amazing
Lots of
man.
fun.
So make sure you guys go check him out right after this. He's going to be going live soon. That concludes sessions. We are so excited to be announcing who's going to be with us next month.
I know.
We're so excited about
Good
that.
times.
It's going to be great. Like always, we have an amazing lineup for next. You have anything to say, baby?
No, thank you for your questions. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to get out of here before we lose power.
I know, right?
Go
I
ahead.
do know that Downscale said that he wished we had Super Chat. We wish we have Super Chat too, but we do have a PayPal account.
We do have PayPal in our
And
we're like this close from like being able to be monetized again. We're like 4,900 or 3,900.
So go watch our videos.
Keep watching our videos. Do us a favor, watch all of our videos. Put them on a playlist. Watch them all, and we'll be like that. It'll be done. But thank you so much. You know, we don't ask for anything. You know, we're a viewer-supported channel. If you guys would love to, you could check out our YouTube, our PayPal link in the description. Also, we have a Patreon. But, you know, that for us, that's what it's all about. We just love that we are able to be online with you and just get to know you guys and be able to get to know other people in our community like RoadTrip Dave. So thank you again. You want to do it before we go? Oh, man. Alrighty, guys. Remember to always dream big.
And do big things.
We'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.